Hello everybody, this is Mary Ann and you are going to be seeing today another different video because I just wanted to get these thoughts out of my head and I wanted to share it with you guys. This video is about the skincare products that I have been using on my face and neck for about 6 years continuously. And I'm a pretty loyal girl when it comes to skincare. I usually uh, look for something that works really well on my skin, and when I find it, I stick with it for as long as the effect is there and for as long as the effect is clear and visible on my face. And usually when I find a brand that works for me, I purchase and use the entire line. In my case, I found that the Mary Kay Timewise line works very well on my skin. Now, I started using this in around May of 2010, and I just wanted to share this with you guys because after 6 years of using these, I have noticed that ever since last year, the effect is no longer there. Like maybe my skin is getting older, or maybe the effect has plateaued. I don't really know, but usually when I choose a skincare product or line, they usually work for me for about a year or so, and then the effect stop coming. The effect simply stops, and then I look for another skincare line to use. Now, Mary Kay is the only brand whose effects have stayed on my skin for 6 years, or maybe 5, because I started noticing the plateau last year, so make that 5. And I'm kind of sad that I had to, let this go, but maybe it's time for a new skincare line. But before I throw these away, some of these still have things in them, I wanted to share this with you guys. So first of all, the most basic products, I have the Mary Kay 3-in-1 Timewise cleanser. It's gel based. There's still some left. It's gel based, and it feels really clean on my face, and it works really well, but it's kind of expensive, so I try to use only a little bit of it, and the effect is that it doesn't lather so well. So on days when I feel like I need to clean my skin a little bit more, I use more product. But like in the morning, when I only have to clean off the skincare product that I applied the night before, I use only a little bit. So that's the skin cleanser. And next, I do not use toner, and I don't know why. Maybe I should have used toner, but I don't. This one has a toner with it, but I didn't use it. But anyway, the next step is this one. It's the Timewise Moisture Renewing Gel Mask, and you layer this. You use this only like 3 times a week. You don't layer this with anything, by the way. This should be used on its own, and I use this 3 times a week. But the things that should be layered are, at night, you use the Mary Kay Timewise Night Solution, and then over that you use the Timewise Night Restore and Recover Complex, and then the Timewise Age Fighting Moisturizer. Those are the 3 things that you usually layer on at night. But it can get to be too rich sometimes, so sometimes I don't use that. Sometimes I don't use this, but I always use the night solution when I am not using this one. So that's for the other days in which I am not using this. Also, I don't even know why I bought this. This is not with the Timewise line. This is the Mary Kay Pore Purifying Serum for acne prone skin. Now, my skin is not really acne prone. I just felt that it was too oily, and the pores on my nose and the skin right beside the nose and at the top of my forehead these are too oily, but I don't have acne breakouts, so I wasn't really able to use this. Maybe I bought it for pore purifying purposes, but I hardly ever used it. In fact, I even still have the box. So let me just put this back in the box. There. And for the day, oh, hold on, I still have another bottle of the Night Restore and Recover Complex. Oh, hold on, this is empty. This is still full. So, and during the day, I use the, well, this one looks empty, but this one looks like it still has something in it. This is the Timewise Day Solution with sunscreen and SPF 35 PA+++. So this kind of works well, but of course any sunscreen would tend to get a little bit greasy towards noon, but we cannot get out of, we should not go out of the house without any sunscreen or sunblock. And another thing that I use is the Timewise Matte Wear Liquid Foundation in Beige 2. That's the shade. And, well, I don't use it anymore. I haven't been using this since last year, and I think this is already expired. Because of the overactive pores on my face, I felt that it was better if I don't use too much product on it, especially makeup. Now I only use makeup for special occasions, and if there is going to be photographers, taking pictures of me, like when there's a book launch of my book or an event in which I am invited to speak as a writer of my book, that's the only time I use makeup. And I don't put on makeup on myself. I usually hire a makeup artist to do that because I don't really know how to, put on glam makeup. I know how to put on eyebrows, but that's the extent of the makeup that I know how to put on. So this one hasn't really been used. And of course, this should be the partner to this. This is the Mary Kay pressed powder thingy, and it comes in a compact that you can refill. This one is the beige one, and you can buy the refills and then pop them in. This one has a magnet, and it just snaps in place. And if you need to replace it, there's a button here that you push so you can pop up the tin. And I chose the powder brush, but it also comes with a sponge. But I think that the powder comes on evenly on your face if you use the brush instead of the sponge. And then there is the Mary Kay lip gloss in Hawaiian Sunset. And if it's right on here, Mary Kay also has lipsticks, and they also fit in here so that when you close it, it doesn't fall off, and you have your lipstick or lip gloss and your powder together in one package. And you can pop this in your handbag, and you don't have to remember your lipstick because it's already on there. So that's it for all the Mary Kay products that I have been using for more or less 5 years. I am in search of a new skincare product line that will work because my skin has changed because I have aged. And finding a skincare product is not really very easy, although it might look easy to some people. And there is no hard and, there is no clear formula for finding skincare that works for you, because what works really well on some people might not really work well for you, and that's really my problem. And what used to work on you for a very long time might not work for you now, because our skin changes as we age, and if we also change our lifestyle, our skin also reacts. And so there are so many factors to consider, but just make sure, my dermatologist told me that just make sure that the products that I find are non-comedogenic and they don't have any harmful ingredients in it, and they should be, they should pass quality control standards and government regulation. Those are really the general things that we have to watch out for when choosing skincare. And whatever skincare I find in the future, I think I'm pretty much going to stick to one entire line as well, because I don't really have time and energy to keep obsessing about skincare. Like, what do I match this moisturizer to, or I pick a cleanser from one brand, and what brand do I use for a toner, and what other brand do I use for this and that. I don't really have the time or the energy to do that. So when I do find a line that I like, I purchase the entire line so that I won't have to keep worrying about whether I'm doing the matching correctly. So once I find my new skincare line, I'm gonna share it with you guys and talk about it a little bit more. But I would like to try it out. Whatever I find, I would like to try it out for a while, so that when I do a next video, I will be able to tell you guys what I think about it, because I have already seen how it works on my face. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.